Hey ladies and gents, it's Zem back, and we got us a boat video. Yeah, we got Catechus of the Warplanes Persuasion. He also plays boats. I know, ships, right? I'm saying that fucking wrong. Anyway, he's playing the Alabama, Tier 8, and he sent me this, he goes, "Can't buy me a win," and for good reasons. He sent me the screenshots of the game afterwards, and he, as a loser, had more XP than the top guy on the winning team. Pretty crazy. That doesn't usually happen. Normally around the other way, it usually works the other way. So he's got 1908 XP, 6 ships sunk, and the guy on the other team has 1892. So he, on the losing team, he ended up with more XP. Pretty crazy. So back to the game here in the Alabama. I don't have this ship, and he is playing with his platoon mate, Cool. Headed to the north here, streaming rather slowly. Battleship videos take forever because, you know, they're slow as fuck. He's got a Shiatsu, New Orleans. He's got his teammate here, moving this way as well. And he's looking. It's a 2 objective map, I guess you'd want to call it. Take their base, or take their objective, or vice versa. Capture either and or kill all the ships and win the game. Pretty easily, right? Got a couple got one carrier on each side. I do believe that looks like either Saratoga, Lexington type ships. Let's see here. Yep, Lexington. Sorry, I'm still not up to speed all the times when it comes to ships. I haven't played it in a while. I actually did start playing again here with CAD, so it's always entertaining. Finds Indianapolis, so he's got 2 looks to be destroyers out in front of him, and a couple cruisers, as well as his one other teammate here in a battleship. So fires off his first spread here. He's aiming for that cruiser that just ducked around the corner there, and doesn't seem like he's got anything. Oh, did get 1 hit on that cruiser. So he's got a North Carolina, Hipper, and Atlanta. Atlanta, of course, is way too far out of range. However, the Hipper is within range to take a pot shot at. So he's looking here, looking for his next target. Oh, looks to be aiming for possibly some of these cruisers. Nothing happening, no. He's got a couple inbound torpedoes. He's got a spotter plane. Of course, he's probably lit up like a Christmas tree because everything in the world can see a battleship. Lets out his next salvo. He's cruising along at a rather sedate 7.9 knots. Got to keep the speed up and down, up and down. Puts out a broadside on the Indianapolis, just a little outside, and doesn't quite nail him. So, leading again here. He's got to reload here in a few seconds, about 5 seconds. He's going to be able to pop another salvo out there. They've lost their first ship, the Cleveland. Aims in on the Indianapolis, loses the Indianapolis, so he's not going to lose that, take that broadside, or take the blind shot. And he's on his way here. Gets up a spotter plane. Spotter airborne. Finds the Hipper here. He's looking. Hipper's not really moving that fast. Oh, just as he fires, the Hipper gets fucking annihilated. And he dead. He real dead. So his buddy, Cool, is in an Amagi. He's got a North Carolina and a Massachusetts inbound. They seem to be more interested in the Baltimore. And now, of course, now Nakasuki showed up. The Atlanta is full tilt the opposite direction. He aims out, see if he can pick him up here. Doing a little turning. Oh, there he goes. Puts the lead on him. Nope, maybe. You're confusing me here. Nope, he's going to go for the Massachusetts. Puts out a big broadside. Now he's turning around here. He's realizing, we got a pretty good chunk of change in here. Hits the Citadel on the Massachusetts for 18,000. Not too shabby. He's still got his spotter plane up here. He does, which is nice. He's still got two destroyers out in front to at least alert him of any inbound enemy destroyers. Puts another shot out there at the Massachusetts. Looking good, looking good. He told me that his RNG was pretty good for the first part of the game, and kind of let him down here toward the when he gets to the end of the game here. He gets one hit in on the Massachusetts. Looks to be one shell, or at least one penetration. Now he picks up the Akatsuki, who currently is pretty close here, and it seems to be on the run. Starts to lead him a little bit here, see what he's going to do. Shot down a few planes. There he goes. Let's have one off on the Akatsuki. Oh, look at that shit. That's usually me and the destroyer right there. Just dodged all the shells except for that one. That just seems to come out of nowhere. So he picked up his first skill, puts him up to 23,000. He's got lots and lots of dive bombers and torpedo planes kind of swirling around here. Picks up the Massachusetts. The Massachusetts has figured, fuck this, I'm out of here. Yeah, Cad's like, no, don't go away. Oh, gets one hit on him for 1,300. And now he's got his rear to him and he's heading out. Cad's doing circles here. He's flipped around and is starting to head back a little bit here. Got an Indianapolis on the way in here. Well, rightly so. You do have enough. There's at least one destroyer out here. Most of his shells seem to have a mind of their own. Completely misses the Indianapolis. However, he's just getting reloaded here. Sends another broadside out. Ooh. Did we get a hit? Yes, we got 2 hits. Puts up about 7k damage on the Indianapolis. And the other Massachusetts now streaming in the opposite direction and apparently is in a hurry to get out of here. Uses his rear turrets, puts out 3 shells. See if you can get a hit on him. Ooh, no good. Didn't happen. That's about the time since we've been screwing around over here. They are down 4-2 on ships, and now he's got an Amagi that is currently streaming into his cap. He hasn't taken any damage yet. He hasn't even had a shell fired at him, I don't think. However, he's got 2 cruisers and a destroyer that have turned around, and the carrier, who seems to be fairly competent, has got some planes up over here over the cap. So gets all his guns trained here on the Amagi. He's waiting. I'm thinking, yep, he's looking for something else. Finds the Fiji. See if he can lead him a little bit here. There he goes. Puts out a nice broadside on the Fiji. Finally gets some damage taken. Ooh. 1 shell. That is the way of the battleship. So, gets 1,310 on the Fiji. He does have the Amagi here. Thankfully, like I said, the carrier pilot is paying attention and had some planes over there. Unfortunately, got a little too close to the Amagi and are now currently all dead. He's got 2 dive bombers currently in or out there. Of course, he's got those guys hiding out in the smoke. Let's see if he can put some damage here on the Amagi. He's hit the heel. He's going to try to see if he can get some of his HP back. However, he does have 1 destroyer and, of course, 2 cruisers who are currently streaming back here. And he's got the dive bombers coming in here shortly. That smoke should be just about done here. Takes a big wallop from the Amagi. Still kind of waiting here. I think he's waiting to see if there's going to be anything picked up on the far side. The Amagi looks like he's stopped now. Yeah. He's looking. He's getting his spotter planes up here. He's still getting pummeled by whatever's in that smoke. He does have a group of torpedo bombers and some dive bombers currently on their way in here. The friendly carrier is taking his dive bombers and his torpedo planes after the Amagi. Kind of an interesting little fight going on here. The entire blue team has turned around and started to engage everything that's inside this circle. Yeah. Which means that there's probably at least half to 3/4 of the team. There's only 3 guys here against 2, 4, 6, 7 ships. It could be interesting. So the AA on his battleship is working these planes. He's already up to 12 killed. Finally he decides, yeah, okay, it's time to nail, see if we can nail the Amagi. Shoots down another plane. Doesn't seem to get, oh, he only gets 4, 1 penetrating. Yeah, puts him up to 34,000 damage right now. And that's when the time they start picking up the Fiji. And the New Orleans has decided to make a run here. I'm not terribly sure if that's a good idea, buddy. He's getting focused out pretty hard. And there goes the New Orleans. Finds the broadside on the Amagi. Oh, there he goes. Finishes off the Amagi. And that leaves 2 here in the objective. Of course, is which one is the Fiji. However, they are down. It's not looking too hot for the blue team here. Fiji's on a run for the island there. See if he's going to make it. I do believe he's might be attempting to beach himself. Oh, he might make the corner here. But Cad's reloaded. And he's looking for... Oh, somebody just fucking walloped the Fiji. Let's see if he's off on his shells. Oh, gets 1 shell, finishes him off, gets the Citadel. He's up to 3 kills now. And he's got 2 Citadels. And now he's got the incoming Cleveland. The HE spam is real. Here they come. Ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom. Picks up another big fucking hit on the Cleveland. Takes him down most of his health. Yeah. So now he's getting pummeled here. Hits to heal. Leaving 1 fire blazing. It's only 1 fire. It doesn't really matter. Well, I tend to get about 3s when you start to worry. Gets another big hit in on the Cleveland. Cleveland is now steaming away for his life. He's like, fuck this. I'm out of here. However, I don't think he might not be able to dodge that. Yep. Those look like they're pretty well aimed. Oh. Damn. That's all he gets out of that deal. Yeah, that's alright. He's got another one coming here. See what he can do here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He's got torpedoes everywhere. There's 2 of these destroyers that are trying to kill him. You know,
the ship is on fire.
One after another. Picks up the Atlanta coming in here. Those are always a pain with those little fast firing guns, especially if they can get into range. Gets 1 hit on the Atlanta. Cleveland is well on his way out of sight of the... Yep, he's like, nah, fuck this. He's already around the side of the corner and is moving out. Alright, they've kind of cleared out this
torpedoes to starboard.
Area. The enemy pilot, or the enemy fleet carrier pilot, he's bringing in his
the ship is on fire.
Dive bombers and torpedo planes. Our carrier is still working at it. I don't believe he might not even have any planes left.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Looking ahead, nothing. He's got multiple drops. They are crisscrossing everywhere. Yeah, he told me he was gonna he had to take 1 hit. Otherwise, if he would have turned too much, he probably would have got nailed by the rest of that. That was fairly impressive with the sheer amount of shit that was landing there. Finds the Atlanta. The Atlanta's still spamming away. He's like, fuck this. I'm going to get one of you guys. Oh, maybe this is it. Takes a big smack to the face here. Loses it. He does not get the kill. His buddy Cool Tracker finishes him off. And they've kind of evened the game back up here. So he's sitting about 71,000. And the North Carolina currently is on his way in here. However, they do still have 2 destroyers. This is where it's going to get interesting. Alright, so he's picking up the North Carolina. North Carolina's knocking on Cool. Let's see here if he can put maybe a couple Citadels into that full health. North Carolina would help a lot. Ooh, gets a big Citadel for 17k. Let's see if he can get another one. Nope. Doesn't get it. However, that puts him up to 90k. And now they got the Akatsuki coming in from the side here. Now, unfortunately, his destroyer is only got 701 health and can't really engage too much. However, he's giving it its all, boys. He's like, fuck this. I got 701 health. I'm going to be firing away. So now they're down to 3 ships. He's got the North Carolina. North Carolina takes 2 citadels. Takes off a big chunk of him. Puts him down to 25k. He still does have this. He's got a couple heals up here yet. And that's about the time, of course, that Suki comes in here. He does lose Captain Kidd and the Akatsuki. Yeah, there we go. However, this is an interesting cluster here. Admiral Long Dongs is currently likes to be in kind of a bad shape. However, it was fortunate that he gets 1 hit on the North Carolina, and the Akatsuki, Captain Kidd, does get off his torpedo spread. Wow. He had a hell of a torpedo spread there. He got the battleship and part of the destroyer, leaving Admiral Long Dong. Where the fuck do you guys come up with these names at? Literally on almost no health. Finds the other Akatsuki in here. Both these Akatsukis are almost dead. They are firing torpedoes left and right. This is not something you want to be as a battleship captain, to have 2 of these guys decide that they're going to take a run at you. However, he's got them both down to under 700 health each. Picks up the Confederate. This is looking a little bit better here. Nails the destroyer, and that's putting him up to, let's see here, 4 kills, 5 kills? And he's got the other destroyer coming through here. Can he do it? Oh, let's see what he's got. It's not looking too shabby here. Finishes off the second one. He gets the Kraken unleashed. The Confederate. He's sitting pretty decent with health.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Yeah. However, he's got a Cleveland, a battleship, and a carrier. Cleveland's almost dead. The Massachusetts took a big fucking beating early on in the game. Can he get this Cleveland? Oh, baby, here they come. Oh, fuck, he was right about his RNG. He's just got lit on fire again. Can he finish him? No. He gets 26-20 into him. He really needs 1 more decent hit to finish this off. He picked up the Lexington. He's got the Massachusetts. However, he's starting to get pummeled pretty hard here by the Cleveland. I think he can pick up the Cleveland, hopefully, before he makes the corner. Come on, Cad. Get those shells. Picks him up. Gets him over. So I think he's going to be able to hit him before he makes the corner. And what do we got incoming? Yes. Finishes him off here. So we got the Massachusetts here. We got the Lexington. The Mass has decided he's going to run into the islands. And he's kind of hanging out there. So, puts up a little bit of a heal. He's sitting at 25,000 hit points and 30,000 for the Massachusetts. The Lexington, the friendly Lexington, has dropped his torpedo planes, and they look like they're to be making their way up toward the enemy carrier. They've pulled this back from a shit show into something that's pretty winnable here. He's got a 2-on-2. Oh, nails him for almost 10k. So he's got the HP advantage on that destroyer, or on that battleship. Let's see if he can finish him off here. Pulls in straight on the Massachusetts here. It is, however, 352 to 508. And there is 1 minute 27 seconds left. So he really needs to sink this Massachusetts. Now, I'm kind of hopefully thinking maybe that the carrier plane on this team picks up the high caliber. Nice. Puts him down. He's got the Confederate, the Kraken unleashed, high caliber, 151k, and he's got 10,254. So he's got a pretty decent chance here with this salvo. The Massachusetts is pretty much giving him his side. However, he's got picked up.
The ship is on fire.
With the fucking fire. Go figure. Let's see if he can pick him up here. They got 48 seconds left. Now, I'm not sure what the fuck the pilot, or the bomber pilot, of course, I just noticed that he's only got 1 plane. That's probably the reason why he's not here trying to fuck up the Massachusetts. So, not too bad here, but however, he does need this kill here. Come on, see if you can pick it up with the Massachusetts. Yeah. He's giving him his rear.
Problem solved.
Interesting. Come on. All you do is need to... Oh, and he's fucking denied. 1,310. What a dispersion on that. 9 seconds left. Fuck me. He's at 4508. He's getting nailed here. He needs 1. Okay, he's not even going to be able to get reloaded. Fuck me. What a game. Thanks, Cat, for sending it in. Yeah, I can totally see can't even buy a win. Thanks for the replay. You guys have a good night.